We didn't work this hard to save just 2 boys, but whole families. Of course. Do you really think I'll be able to do that? Defeat an army? Even when you fight against soldiers, trained as you are, most of them will be men, heavy-footed and rough. You will have the advantage. Don't be impatient. From time to time you may use the water gourd to watch your husband and your brother, the old man said, but I had ended the panic about them already. I could feel a wooden door inside of me close. I had learned on the farm that I could stop loving animals raised for slaughter, and I could start loving them immediately when someone said, "This one is a pet," freeing me and opening the door. We had lost males before, cousins and uncles who were conscripted into armies or bonded as apprentices who are almost as lowly as slave girls. I bled and thought about the people to be killed. I bled and thought about the people to be born. During all my years on the mountain, I talked to no one except the 2 old people, but they seemed to be many people. The whole world lived inside the gourd, the earth a green and blue pearl, like the one the dragon plays with. When I could point at the sky and make a sword appear, a silver bolt in the sunlight, and control its slashing with my mind, the old people said I was ready to leave. The old man opened the gourd for the last time. I saw the Baron's messenger leave our house, and my father was saying, "This time I must go and fight." I would hurry down the mountain and take his place. The old people gave me the 15 beads which I was to use if I got into terrible danger. They gave me men's clothes and armor. We bowed to one another. The bird flew above me down the mountain, and for some miles, whenever I turned to look for them, there would be the 2 old people waving. I saw them through the mist. I saw them on the clouds. I saw them on the mountain top when distance had shrunk the pines. They had probably left images of themselves for me to wave at and gone about their other business. When I reached my village, my father and mother had grown as old as the 2 whose shapes I could at last no longer see. I helped my parents carry their tools, and they walked ahead so straight, each carrying a basket or a hoe not to overburden me, their tears falling privately. My family surrounded me with so much love that I almost forgot the ones not there. I praised the new infants. "Some of the people are saying the 8 sages took you away to teach you magic," said a little girl cousin. "They say they changed you into a bird and you flew to them." "Some say you went to the city and became a prostitute," another cousin giggled. "You might tell them that I met some teachers who were willing to teach me science," I said. "I have been drafted," my father said. "No, father," I said, "I will take your place." My parents killed a chicken and steamed it whole, as if they were welcoming home a son, but I had gotten out of the habit of meat. After eating rice and vegetables, I slept for a long time, preparation for the work ahead. In the morning my parents woke me and asked that I come with them to the family hall. "Stay in your night clothes," my mother said. "Don't change yet." She was holding a basin, a towel, and a kettle of hot water. My father had a bottle of wine, an ink block and pens, and knives of various sizes. "Come with us," he said. They had stopped the tears with which they had greeted me. Forebodingly, I caught a smell, metallic, the iron smell of blood, as when a woman gives birth, as at the sacrifice of a large animal, as when I menstruated and dreamed red dreams. My mother put a pillow on the floor before the ancestors. "Kneel here," she said. "Now take off your shirt." I kneeled with my back to my parents, so none of us felt embarrassed. My mother washed my back as if I had left for only a day and were her baby yet. "We are going to carve revenge on your back," my father said. "We'll write out oaths and names. Wherever you go, whatever happens to you, people will know our sacrifice," my mother said, "and you'll never forget either." She meant that even if I got killed, the people could use my dead body for a weapon, but we do not like to talk out loud about dying. My father first brushed the words in ink, and they fluttered down my back row after row. Then he began cutting. To make fine lines and points, he used thin blades for the stems, large blades. My mother caught the blood and wiped the cuts with a cold towel soaked in wine. It hurt terribly, the cuts sharp, the air burning, the alcohol cold, then hot, pain so various. I gripped my knees. I released them. Neither tension nor relaxation helped. I wanted to cry. If not for the 15 years of training, I would have writhed on the floor. I would have had to be held down. The list of grievances went on and on. If an enemy should flay me, the light would shine through my skin like lace.